Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Universal Law Principles meditation series. We're going to explore the 11th Universal Law today, tomorrow, every day, the Universal Law of Rhythm. It's a beautiful law that we're going to explore together to rediscovering the principle behind the teachings of this particular law, number 11 of the series, and of course, giving you an opportunity to dive and meditate in a very relaxed state of consciousness to better comprehend and experience what is this law is truly teaching us and how can we apply this in our life. So I want to welcome everyone right now who are joining us live for our meditation. Very grateful to see you here. Welcome back for those who are returning to us. Welcome to our Patreon members. We are truly the jewels of our beautiful community. And welcoming everyone who are joining us from all over the world. It is incredible to see so many beautiful people gathering together to really unify under the banner of the universal principle as we are learning ourselves how to become better cosmic citizens so we can get out of the 3D egoic mind and also old habits that gets us restricted into patterns that no longer serve. And so again, I want to welcome all of you who are joining us right now, and I'm very grateful to be here with you. So we're going to dive into what this universal principle has to teach us. It's beautiful energy. So today we are at 11, part 11, of our series. And you know, it's a series that we started last year. Every month we are reviewing the core teaching of each universal principle. And of course, we are entering afterwards the realm of these universal laws or principles and being able to apply, feel, experiment, allowing you a sense of detaching from the day, refreshing your mind, opening yourself, and realigning yourself on the vibrational level. So very happy to be here, and again, welcome in our space. So let's review an aspect of what this universal principle is about, number 11 of the series. So the law of rhythm. It says that while everything vibrates and moves, and it also has two poles or two opposites, it says that everything vibrates at a certain rhythm. That's the name of the law. So all energy vibrate at a certain speed and rhythm. In other words, everything as a cycle and stages of development. Now that's a big key phrase right here, that everything as a cycle and stages of development. So just right there, that one phrase gives us already so much tool to recognize with higher consciousness have presence, to recognize what cycle are you in your life right now. Are you able to let go without attachments to a cycle, and recognizing what stages of development your life or an aspect of your life, or even spiritually, are you in right now? So already giving you really good food for thoughts and already attuning you vibrationally to that sacred universal principle. The only way to master each rhythm is by embracing the negative part of each cycle. Now that might sound really harsh, but if you dive deeper into tonight's universal law meditation, you will feel that it's an opportunity to regain balance and equilibrium. So this law is truly an invitation to step into self-mastery over our emotion, and thus reducing the depth of these negative loops, such as the experience of fear, worry, being self-centered. Sometimes we retract into the lower me, it's all about me, greed, stress, and any other negative emotions. So by allowing those negative emotions to be expressed and recognized, well, they remain with us, and also they provide us with an opportunity to be able to shift the pole of the pendulum swing in other directions. So for example, when something happened and it really stir up, let's say, an emotional wound or an aspect of you, or it really stir up old, vibration patterns or something really up. So you feel those emotions, you can dive into it. But instead of giving up and just stay in that pendulum swing, just in that one aspect of the pole, and sometimes what happens is that we lock ourselves in, and then the lower self, the me, kicks in, and we stay here. So there's no more balance or rhythm. We're simply stuck in one opposition of the pole. Makes sense, right? We all experience that in our life at one degree. So for example, I recently traveled to Costa Rica to co-host a beautiful spiritual retreat. But on the way back from the retreat, when we got to the airport, vibrationally, I was at an opposite pole, meaning I was more saturated with positive frequencies, energy transmission, and all the work we have done throughout the week. Grids activations, opening, rejuvenation. So what happened is that right away the opposite spectrum of the rhythm of the pole grabbed onto me. I was stopped at customs. They searched my bag, they confiscated my rocks and my seashells, they moved things out of my bags, put stuff on the floor. I felt like, whoa, what is going on? And then once that I went through all of it, standing in line to get on board of the plane, they called my name. They searched me a second time. Yes, they did. They went through my shoes. They were bending my shoes to make sure I didn't hide anything in there. They were going through my skirt and pulling all kind of little sticker of paperwork and putting in the machine to make sure that I was not hiding anything. They were very strong in the opposite spectrum of that rhythm. Now, as a result, I was really oscillating in speed into the rhythm of that opposition of movement, moving into true surge and having so much opposite negative attention put into my field. So what did I do? In order to apply the law of rhythm, of course, I could have stayed easily stuck in that one swing of the pendulum, that rhythm to compress the movement of rhythm into the negative pole. I felt violated. I felt mishandled. I felt targeted. So, you can really stay stuck into those energies. So what I did is, first I recognized the emotion coming through. I recognize with compassion with myself what happened, and I ask the beings of light, help me understand, reveal what is really happening, what just happened, and helping myself to calm myself back into a more divine neutrality. So I allow the pendulum swing to continue its speed and rhythm at a vibrational state, and eventually I centered myself. But you never know how can this happen. So the law of rhythm can say that you may be receiving assistance by another person. So in my case, following my true life story here, it was one of the flight attendants that recognized my distress and did everything in her power to bring a smile back to me attended to me, brought me cookies and snacks and all kind of things. So I went back into that law of rhythm and I asked, reveal another aspect, bring me back into that sacred rhythm of balance. So at that point, when positive emotion I express, like receiving assistance from this flight attendant, the positive stayed with me and it assisted me in transmuting quicker and more effectively the negative swing that was generated by the experience at the airport. Now, what a beautiful example to truly illustrate the core essence of the law of rhythm. Now, that's something that you can easily apply in your life. And as you will see in our meditation, you're going to have a chance to commune and welcome the consciousness of the law of rhythm. Did you know that the law of rhythm is sometimes also known as the law of perpetual motion? Well, it makes sense because of that speed and rhythm of energetic movement from one pole to the other. The secret, so to speak, is to never really stay stuck in one position, is to allowing that oscillation while understanding, recognizing, and acknowledging what's really happening, so you can really stay in that centeredness, that state of connection with yourself. The law of rhythm tell us that everything is forever changing, and our role is to recognize that we are part of that ever-flowing motion and movement. Everything is designed to flow, just like water is designed to flow, to rejuvenate itself, to refresh itself. Water is never designed to be held in one place and put in a container to create stillness. It's allowing movement. So the universe itself, and that brings us to embracing ourselves, to becoming more cosmic citizen, is that truly the universe move in cyclical manner. Again, cycle, with energy flow and movement from one aspect to the next. There's always a recreation of matter and energy in different form. So in other words, this movement is described as the rhythm of the universe. So I'm inviting you right now to really feel within your being that you're part of the sacred rhythm of the universe. Sacred rhythm of the universe. It is really awesome when you think about it. It's allowing you to go through life without getting stuck in one position and therefore repeating the same outcome or the same experience. I am part of the sacred rhythm of the universe. We are all part of the sacred rhythm of the universe. This is what we call shifting with more grace, as opposed to constantly peaking, which is exhausting, allowing ourselves to move through like the example I just shared with you that just recently happened right at the airport. One more 3D example that can be going through security with luggages, catching a flight, and all the energy, the stress it can involve. I experience in spades the universal law of rhythm. And so it's allowing you to see how you can truly utilize the universal law of rhythm as a tool to anything in life, all aspects. And remember, it's about movement. No kidding. It's so funny. I love to watch and to read your message. And I love to see how everybody is greeting each other from everywhere. So thank you for creating such a positive community energy. And that is still there even when you watch the replay. It always, you are part of that community. That is really wonderful. So every time that I share a personal experience, it is truly designed to inspire you and says, huh, this is more than just a spiritual context or a spiritual ideal. It can be applied in practical ways, and the answer is absolutely. So this is why the universal principles are so important, how to interweave them in any aspect of our journey. And this is just one example of it. So can you imagine? All right, let's take a deep breath, everyone. Perfect. We're going to dive now into the meditation aspect of our time. Now that we have grasped a much better understanding of the universal rhythm, let's invite that universal law into our sacred space. So I'm going to invite you right now to either sit down comfortably as much as you can, feet on the ground. If you prefer to be in a lotus position, it is quite all right. If you choose to lay down and you fall asleep, in reality, you're simply shifting consciousness. You're stepping out of a state and you're shifting into another state. Either way, you are always receiving what you need the most at any given time. So let's get you in that position very comfortably. We're going to begin. Perfect. So thank you for closing your eyes at this point. And by closing your eyes and keeping your eyes closed allows you to release the visual distractions. And right now we invite you to simply feel your breath. Where are you right now? Are you fully engaged and present into our sacred space together? So take the time to acknowledge where you are, and let's bring the intention. Let's intend to bring back all aspects of you in your sacred space, in the here and now, allowing you to cultivate higher patience, gratitude, conscious presence, allowing yourself to ground into loving presence. Let's take a moment to feel the energy of Mother Gaia. Yes, the consciousness of this beautiful blue pearl, as we call Gaia, this beautiful planet that holds such a diversity of life. To recognize all the sacred elements, whether it's the water that we drink, the air that we breathe, the earth and the ground that we walk on, the presence of the mineral kingdom that remind ourselves that we need to nurture our body, our soul, our mind, our heart. The presence of the three nations that remind us what it feels like to live in a community where we share resources. Just like the tree roots share nutrients with each other, they speak to one another through great distance. To truly feel that this world is coming together more and more, releasing barriers and invisible separations. To welcoming the elementals that's supporting us into maintaining a greater balance in our ecosystem, which reflect directly into the balance of your body health and also energy, vitality. Let's just keep reading into those beautiful connections to realize how much all of those connections are intricate part of our life on a day-to-day basis. And as above, so below, the more we are in tune with the vast ecosystem of life that you are a part of, you also realize that you're part of a cosmic community of different type of intelligence and presence. And yet, still breathing deeper, slower, recognizing your presence in all of this. And now, let's ask again, where are you now? Right in this sacred space, surrounded by the presence of so much life, vibration, tones, light spectrum, color frequencies, shapes and forms. And right now we invite you to truly embrace and acknowledge also the diversity of intelligence and life that cohabits your body, whether it's through your cells, the quantum communication between your organs, the collaboration through your muscular skeleton structure, the internal gateways of light through your nervous systems, including the parasympathetic system, and all aspects of vibration and energy within you. Let's breathe into this amazing system of life and light. And as you keep breathing more consciously, deeper and slower, allowing your body to breathe with you, imagining your body relaxing, releasing your muscles, releasing tension around your neck, the cervicals, shoulders, opening the shoulder blades, opening also the upper respiratory tract, the upper lungs, allowing the sacred movement of universal life force energy flowing through you, restoring also the bronchial aspect of your lungs in harmony with your heart. Everything is an invitation for you to relax and enter into this gentle altered state of relaxation, presence, unity consciousness. Can you feel it now? This unity consciousness coming together, this new alignment of the mind, the higher mind, the heart, the soul, the body, every aspect coming together, including the energy of your solar bodies of light. And as you keep breathing deeper and slower, entering into this gentle alignment, we also invite you to feel and see your vibration shifting into a higher state. as if you are completely shifting well beyond the third dimensional plane of a reality as you know it. You're moving beyond physicality, becoming more vibration, light, and energy. So let's keep breathing and welcoming this a lighter state of vibration. To truly feel that your body system is pure energy. Recognizing the space between the space. This quantum interaction within you and as you. It truly helps you to ground yourself into a higher form of reality. It is through the gateway of your heart, as you're breathing, opening the gateway of your heart to breathe in more light and releasing more light in and around you. Now see and feel yourself entering deeply into the gateway of your heart, and to start to visualize that you are traveling outside of space and time and physicality in your light body consciousness, with the intention to enter the realm of the universal laws that coexists into the higher form of the six-dimensional frequencies, the existing between two sacred planes of existence. It is through the light body consciousness that we ask to enter to the gateway of the realm of the universal laws. And we enter the realm with the pure intention in your heart to connect with the universal law of rhythm, to be in His presence, to learn even more, to gain more knowledge and more light. So let's take a moment to feel this clear intention in your heart as we have entered now the realm of the universal principles with gratitude. We present ourselves in the light of who we are, in our true light. And today, we ask that it is time to experience a sense of renewal and fluid movement, to get attuned with the universal law of rhythm, imagining the energy, the sacred universal movement, bringing complete renewal within your light body, in your physical template, in your heart, in your mind, and in your soul. And we invite you to stay for a moment in that renewal energies, where you are completely in sync, at peace, and in oneness with the rhythm of the universe. And as you keep reading, imagine or feel that you're becoming completely in sync with the rhythm of the universe. And we invite you to observe what is shifting in you. Allowing yourself to become more in sync with the sacred rhythm and pulse of the universe helps to create a new foundation, an energetic foundation that helps you to stabilize your vibration and cultivate that new foundation, cultivating the stability of your vibration on a day-to-day basis. And in the presence of the universal law of rhythm, we ask now to bring balance over the emotional and mental bodies, helping you to return to a more harmonious emotional and mental state. So see and feel your emotional and mental solo bodies of light, becoming attuned, balanced, refreshed, and renewed. And as we keep standing in the presence, the intelligence of the universal law of rhythm, you also receive the experiences of positive cycles and the virtues of faith, generosity, kindness, patience, love, courage, and duty, the duty of the soul. So feel now the positive imprint of the virtues of the positive cycle of the sacred universal law of rhythm, helping you to balance any negative cycles you may be experiencing or have experienced, helping you to anchor yourself even more into that beautiful centeredness of what we call divine neutrality and receiving the imprint, the energy of the virtues. Those sacred qualities are foundations upon which you can walk tall and in loving presence. True compassion becomes an aspect of yourself, and it begins with showing yourself compassion. It is to the strength and the wisdom of the heart you can show generosity and kindness. And love, being the ultimate frequency, the substance of all, it what permeates every aspect of your being, your thoughts, your emotions, your words, and your actions. And in the presence of the universal law of rhythm, as well as the presence of my beloved Arcturian group, we're holding sacred space with you. Allow yourself to breathe into the virtues and the sacred qualities of the heart. Those qualities become beacons of light that show you the way, to help you to readjust the directions of any event, situations, changes, anything unfolding in and around you. And as you keep reading with joy, receiving the beacons of light to continue to guide you on your journey. We ask the presence of the universal law of rhythm to help you manage your own energy, to show you how to effectively observe where your energy is with more ease and conscious presence, helping you to overcome excessive shifts, whether it's mental, emotional, or even on the energetic level. Allow the universal law of rhythm to show you how to more effectively move along the rhythm and the pulse of mental energies, emotions, and to bring in more stability in your solar bodies of light. And as you're receiving the intelligent transmission from the universal law of rhythm, which ignite higher form of discipline, energy management, and also strengthening your willpower, to ask that your willpower becomes stronger and in greater alignment with the wisdom of your heart, in alignment between the core light of your solar plexus and your heart chakras. Imagine those 2 points interconnected by the beautiful bridge of luminous intelligence that we call your willpower, opening your heart center in perfect greater alignment with your solar plexus, which renewed your determination to step more into your soul duty, the duty of bringing light, of enjoying and exploring life, welcoming new opportunities, allowing the rhythm of the universe to co-create a new frame of experiences, allowing you to gain more light and to constantly stay at that level of light. The willpower and the determination to step into a higher version of yourself that embrace the fluctuation like the universal law of rhythm teaches us. At the same time, giving you new tools, new conscious tools to manage more effectively your energy and preventing the projection and the unconscious projection of your emotion and energy onto others and in the collective consciousness of human beings and Mother Gaia. You're becoming more in sync with the sacred rhythm of changes and vibrational expansion. Can you feel it right now? And the words of wisdom that come today from the realm of the universal principles are, I am such a beautiful soul, and I am a gentle soul. Can you feel the radiance of the true wisdom of those words that serve as a wonderful catalyst of divine remembrance? I am such a beautiful and gentle soul. Let's take a moment to deeply breathe into this most powerful affirmation that truly nurtured and nourishes every aspect of your being, your heart, your body, and your beautiful expression. And now gently see and feel in your light body consciousness as we are leaving the realm of the universal principles with so much gratitude and love. Imagine or feel your consciousness gently reintegrating to your room and back in your body in full consciousness, renewed and truly refreshed. Want to take a deep breath through your heart and release. One more time, let's take a deep breath in and release. And as you have returned in your body, feeling your fingers, your feet, feeling your presence, we invite you now to gently open your eyes. And we said gently opening your eyes so you can really allow yourself the continuation of this experience for right here, right now, in this beautiful space. And see how you're feeling right now. Where are you? Where am I? Here and now. So imagine utilizing the recording of this video, this meditation, through the sacred law of the rhythm, and seeing the different transformational process from where I was and where I am now. Glorious indeed. I am grateful for your comments. And yes, our tireless and inspired, my mission, we continue because we're here to uplift an entire civilization, an entire planet. And so for right now, I simply say, take the time to integrate and show yourself great patience and compassion. And remember that you are truly part of the rhythm of the universe. Glorious as our light is, I send you on your way with so much love. And I look forward to seeing you all for part 12 of our Universal Law Meditation series. We'll see you next time. In the meantime, enjoy this lovely gift indeed. Namaste, everyone. Namaste.